go.
New UFO seen from plane over Peru. October 2016 inches. October 2016, Peru, Hualca Mountains. New video shot from plane showing big UFO, same shape as UFO sightings reported in China, Iraq and Belarus. The same UFOs seem to appear all around the world since few weeks. Is this the beginning of something big coming? A new bizarre report circulating in the conspiracy theory blogosphere recently claimed that a leaked top-secret Kremlin document has revealed details of a recent top-secret meeting between President Vladimir Putin of Russia and U.S. Vice President Joe Biden. During the meeting, Biden delivered to Putin a message from President Barack Obama, requesting Russia's cooperation to establish an Earth-wide missile defense system to protect our planet from an impending alien UFO invasion expected to occur in September of 2017. The move by the Obama administration to seek the support and cooperation of Kremlin to ward off the threat of an alien military invasion of planet Earth came after NASA satellites reportedly detected a massive miles-wide alien UFO invasion fleet that entered our solar system. The massive fleet was believed to be heading toward Earth and will arrive in September of 2017. The presence of aliens is nothing new to planet Earth. They have been here for thousands of years. Their biblical identification is one of being fallen angels who rebelled against God and were kicked out of heaven. Their most notable name is Anunnaki or Anak. Who were the Anunnaki? They were the watchmen assigned to Earth to watch over Yahweh's creation on Earth. They were created by God as perfect angels. These watchers rebelled against God and a mutiny followed as they lusted after human women and abandoned their mission to oversee humans and began to defile the women of the earth by having offspring with them. When men began to increase on earth and daughters were born to them, the divine beings saw how beautiful the daughters of men were and they took wives from among those that pleased them. It was then, and later too, that the Nephilim appeared on earth, when the divine beings cohabited with the daughters of men, who bore them offspring. They were the heroes of old, the men of renown. Genesis, chapter 6. From the Jewish translation of the Torah. According to the Bible. Now it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born to them, that the sons of God, fallen angels, saw the daughters of men, that they were beautiful, and they took wives for themselves of all whom they chose. There were giants, Nephilim, on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men and they bore children to them. Those were the mighty men of old, men of renown, Jibbarim. Genesis 6, 1-4. And the angels who did not keep their proper domain, but left their own habitation, he has reserved in everlasting chains under darkness for the judgment of the great day. Having given themselves over to sexual immorality and gone after strange flesh, human, are set forth as an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Jude 6 and 7. For God did not spare the angels who sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness, to be reserved for judgment, and did not spare the ancient world, but saved Noah, one of 8 people, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood on the world of the ungodly. 2 Peter 2:4-5. The first watchers who instigated the rebellion were judged accordingly. 200 watcher officers, each in charge of tens of thousands of watcher soldiers, abandoned heaven to mingle with earthly women. Even after the flood, many more rebelled and came to earth following their footsteps. These ones have not been judged yet. The bulk of these fallen angels from both of the earlier rebellions, Lucifer's and the Watchers, have been imprisoned in the hollow planet of Rahab, aka planet Nibiru, which is now returning to Earth to help Lucifer overthrow and dominate the Earth in the last days. It is in these last days that the Lord will allow them to be released from their prison to fulfill their end-time prophetic role in helping Lucifer subdue the Earth. In the Sumerian language, the term Anunnaki meant from heaven who came to earth. The Anunnaki had children that became known as the Nephilim, Rephaim, Emim, Jibrim, Philistines, Zamzumim, Anakim, Ivim, and a few other names. The mixing of genes started with Cain's daughters, the women of Canaan, who created a DNA defect called giantism. Their children were giants. Some were 30 feet tall. Aliens are not demons. Demons are the spirits of the dead giant hybrid children. These watchers came to earth to be kings, emperors, priests, shaman, two-eyed Angas, Manatus, pharaohs, gods, and goddesses. They are the titans, bands, gods, goddesses, and fauns of Greek and Roman mythology. They have supernatural strength, psychic powers, and, oftentimes, have 6 fingers and 6 toes. They want us to believe mythology is merely fiction, but it is not. Almost all of the characters are based on real watchers or their hybrid children who played those roles while on Earth. Yes, a lot of it is dressed up to make these characters heroes and gods and goddesses, but you can glean some real truth concerning what was going on back then, minus the garbage they threw in to make them all nice fairy tales. Subscribe to Section 51. Thank you.
Yo.